Captain Dr. St. Romblezio. The good Captain Dr. St. Romblezio, born Lucianus Deltois Romblezio, 200 miles away from the base, on a small island called Genico that is located in the Black Sea between the small island of Crete and the southern peninsula of Spain. Romblezio found himself on a self-authorized furlough, enjoying himself with an actors guild and troupe and their stage cast and followers, including several harlots, loose women, child pickpockets, gypsies, and dastardly low-life drunkards who would hastily, easily, and very quickly agree with any request of frolic and debauchery and indiscretion at the desire of Romblezio, due to his undeniable ability to dance and speech in his way with words, and of course paying the wine, mead, port, and liquor bill, due to the usurping fact that they had none or very little money of their own. They lived in the lust of his request. Romblezio gladly, easily, and hastily paid for these shamefully shameless, decrepit, deceitful festivities with plentiful ill-gotten devices, mechanisms, and trickeries, acquired stolen nova, ravaged and exercised by the malicious, malfeasant, mercenary men in his bloodthirsty battalions. Even though he was still indeed a statesman of Italian descent and veteran of the Great War Wars, and although warned by Stratos, his very valiant and powerful third soldier in command, that they should rather regroup, rebuild, and reconnoiter with their troops, he did not listen, which was a verbal insult to Stratos. Upon returning to duty, he found himself and his men at a huge disadvantage, largely due to being extremely outnumbered by an enemy unnamed. Upon riding directly towards the enemy in pompous fashion, Romblezio found himself separated from his garrison of only 300 men, to be then murdered by the water-bearing bastard servant children of the fighters and murderers standing in rear of the enemy army. Sticks and stones will break your bones and crush you to death. In the end, Romblezio realized that his gift of gab and mastery of the many languages that he knew, as well as his doctorate of the Italian way of speech, did not and could not save him. In the very end, Romblezio found himself coming to a quick, slow, painful death at the somber young age of only 31, surrounded by the children of the unnamed enemy, being pummeled, stoned, pelted by their Roman-style lead wine valves, large club-like sticks and large stones. He came to a somber end at a young age, ripe with sin at only 31, leaving a grieving but very wealthy wife, 2 daughters, and 1 son, Periciolo, renamed to be his would-be junior, retitled Romblezio, so that there would be no doubt that the Romblezio